And we are live. Hello, everybody. Hello. How's your day been, Jay's child? Doing pretty good. Really tired though. It is 12:34 in the morning. Accidentally deployed the parachute there. That would have been bad. I used to be like that, but like if I get 5 minutes sleep, now it's like, uh, where am I? It's like the numbness you feel after taking a nap. I used to go to sleep at like 3 a.m. and then wake up at 8 and be completely fine. And, but like now it's like if I wake up at 6 after sleeping at 12, I feel like crap. This is parasite we're gonna do for. Oh, there we go. Parachute, yay! The ground is really dark. Can't really see all that well. I'm just building scientific aircraft, I guess you could say, because I have to go down the research and development tree here, as you can see. And I gotta research a lot of stuff. It's kind of, I don't know. I just need to get more research done here for scientific points. More scientific points I get, the more stupidity stuff I can get. Don't mind this, it's just the button I'm using for push to talk. Kerbal Shenanigans knee, which means two in a foreign language. And rule 1 of Kerbal Space Program, always check your staging. It's like rule 1 of Minecraft that you never stick straight down. What I just did, I just completely broke that rule. Nice. Good luck on that video. I was going to show bloopers on the amount of times it took me to say stuff correctly, because my as you can hear right now, my nature when it's coming to talking to people on the internet, because I'm not talking to them directly, I say a lot, and it's like, oh no, I was getting kind of frustrated. I want to say thank you again for giving me that content, though. I really needed an idea. Hello, NGC Tube. Many people might know, many people not. This kind of reminds me of the old ITS Starship prototype that was never made because it was way too expensive. Yeah, I'm just having a little fun here. It's I don't know, I just like doing this when I'm in space. And that's why, children, you do not put all your mass on top of the rocket. Ah, why do I keep forgetting to do this? What did I just encounter? Uh, um, I'm so confused. I guess this is what we call splashdown. This is not supposed to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This is a moment in history. How did Jebediah survive? Like, I don't even know what that was. Mock insert profanity here. Gonna get basic science next, so I can really. The water bouncer, yeah. And I bet I can make space boats like this. My camera happens. Never mind. Think this will do the trick. Yeah. Wait a minute. I should probably do this. Do I have thermal protection? Yes, I do. Yes. Let's go. All right. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a way smoother re-entry than what that was. That was nasty. We're also going to introduce hot staging into the mix. I use a mod, yeah. I think it's Eve. I could be mistaken. I haven't installed a mod in quite a while. It's either Eve or Parallax. I meant Parallax, not Parallax. But basically, I just installed Real Solar System, and this is all the graphical mods that came with it, I guess you can call it. I think the real seller is the Northern Lights that you can get with this mod. This is what I mean. This is a like a thumbnail farm material right here. Do not want to land on land. Move this way, please. We don't have any RCS on here. Yay, suborbital space trajectory. Ooh, yeah, I've made ICBMs in this in modded KSP before. If you're playing modded KSP and you want ICBMs, I say go with Blue Dog Design Bureau or Blue Dog Armory. That is probably your best mod to go. I've played it before. You can make atomic bombs with that, and it's like the fun. It's fun. We're gonna launch from Vandenberg in an hour. I can put that on screen if you all want. Put the countdown for now, then when it comes to like T-minus 10 minutes, put the actual live stream up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log the temperature of re-entry, and hopefully that gives me the maximum amount of science that I want. It wasn't too hot. I wasn't going for like over 2 degrees, so that kind of makes sense. Kind of disappointed though. I like to jettison the heat shield when the parachute fully deploys. Just seeing it fly gives me entertainment somehow. I don't know. Bye bye. And oh, where was the boom? I'm kind of disappointed. It is what it is. You'll see larger explosions the more we get into the career mode here. Doing an EVA report on that level bounce is going to absolutely drive me crazy. So I will not do that. That's the wrong facility. I did not mean to press the space plane. Yes, give a medals to the turtles now. Just don't tell the Fish and Wildlife Service. They will come knocking on my door and with heaven on the side. Easiest contract ever. This is also easy, but I think I think it's in order. I don't like doing these like very specific height ones because they're they kind of just are annoying to do. At least when I do them. Other people might think they're, oh, okay, it's fine, you know, go the trajectory. Pardon that awful stutter, but I just, my brain kind of overthinks it, I think, and yeah. I don't remember what 4 is in that specific language, so I'm just gonna put 4. 3, 2, 1, yada yada. They ain't Kerbal Space Program. It sucks that KSP2 went so poorly. And actually, I feel like it had potential. Although, in my opinion, nothing can beat KSP1's, like, I don't know, it's something about it. It's kind of like free roam and a lot more friendly than KSP2. When I picked up KSP2 for the first time when it came out on its beta release, which unfortunately never ended, it was like, it was really complicated. It was a really big learning curve for me. A lot of the things I just didn't understand on that, like how to move specific things, and it was really annoying. Okay, I'll probably observe the temperature of space next. Just why not? It gives me pretty good science too. Mr. Goo is not going to be that much useful anymore. Guess that means faster liftoff. And less hideous looking spacecraft like we have here. Hey, at least it collided. That's all that matters. Anything it collided. Anything colliding with the water is fun, I guess. Even if it didn't go boom. Now we're giving more metal to the turtles. Okay, I guess that's worthy of a crew report. Like, freaking space wasn't worthy. More science! Yay! Which means easier time, in my opinion. Got liquid fuel tanks. I don't know why I'm using that much SRBs. Sin among all sins, but a typical life of KSP enjoyer. This many SRBs is not needed, but it is. More science, nuclear package. Yeah, I want to go the stock route here though, because it just feels wrong. It really feels wrong without it. Modded comes later. I should probably put the. Oh yeah, I was going to do that. I was going to put the countdown to the launch. I will, and I'm gonna like it. Gonna be experimenting yet? Might as well launch it now. Don't want to keep you guys waiting there. It's a little disrespectful. Oops. How much parts do we got? It's somewhere here. That don't fix it. I know that fixes it. And that didn't. Alright. Maybe we didn't need that much honey. Okay. Maybe we don't. Maybe 3 something. Ah, dang it. The exact mass, alright. Did that work? Yep. Maybe they collide with each other. It's like anti-Soyuz. Oh, that one's going. Sucks I don't have fly-by-wire here, man. They would have. The fly-by-wire is like the saving grace. I don't know. It's a savior. I'm on my brain cells. $25 science? That is fat, and that's what we want. I'll take the science here. That's pretty good. And we got this. Yep, I'll take that science too. What about this? Oh, wow. Give me the science. Give me all your science now. Quickest re-entry of mankind's existence. Let's hope it doesn't stay that long. That would suck. Doesn't look like it's going to, though. that a good placement for you all, or do you want me to move it? Good. It's the first time I have set a timer up on OBS since December 31st, 2021 at like 11:04 a.m. or p.m. my bad. There you go, we can see it better. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Let's go back. Stuck in the launcher again, I guess. Not the launcher, the VAV. There we go. Tried it. Okay, I know what to do. There we go. Never mind. Oh, I need to add better controllability, not just fuel. Oops. Hoping these work. I mean, they might not. They might. Could not. I don't know. I don't remember if it's gimbal or not, but I am holding to the fact that I think they do. And they do, which is actually draining our fuel more than I wanted it. Oh, good. Maybe it's a little too much control. I know how to fix it. I think if I limit it, I can still get the same amount of gimbal, or at least a decent amount of gimbal, for less fuel. Yeah, they were prime. Maybe I should add. Maybe I should add SRBs. because this is using way too much fuel, and it's going to make me not go to orbit, and that would not look good. I hope it doesn't hit the engine when that takes up weight. Nice! That's what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. But we recovered really fast. It's actually really good. Yeah, going to orbit is going to be the biggest challenge. Yeah, I might have to use one of the modded rockets just to get there quicker. Modded rockets are cool and everything, but I just feel like they're cheating when it comes to career mode. And I feel like there should be like luxuries or whatever, you know? But if the Falcon 1 can get to orbit before I can, I think we have a problem. This is a very sad mission. Got nothing other than the Science Junior. Not the best, but hey, honestly, it is what it is at that point. Guess even Falcon 1 works better than my own rocketary ideas that I sent. That looks funny. This don't make no sense. I know what was wrong, I just didn't read. Just don't look right for some reason. Falcon 1 Heavy. Love sending things flying. Oh, this is not going to get into orbit. At least not bad. At most, not back. My bad. What just happened? Exactly. People might say, oh, the Kraken's the most annoying thing in Kerbal Space Program. This is the most annoying thing. Hey. Jebediah Kerman is still alive. Sheldon Lee Cooper -7. This is about rocketry. It's Kerbal Space Program. Alright, let's see what happens to this, and I'm gonna watch the NROL-179 mission out of Vandenberg Space Force Base. It's a special one because it's landing at LZ4, and those always the land ones that I really want to watch. The drone ship ones, I'm always like, oh my god, please crash. But now, the landing zone one is like, oh my god. Yeah, 20 G's and a bounce. I took the Falcon Heavy approach or inspiration, but Falcon 1 because of the career technology I have currently. That was close. That was kind of beyond the comfort zone, but at least it worked, and I have no doubt it's going to keep doing that. So I think this rock is fine. The second stage is it's the most annoying part of the rocket. I might just delete it entirely. Make it SSTO, or it wouldn't really be SSTO. It's just really annoying. My bad. I would cut that out. I know about the cheat menu. It's how I get my oh, it's called Space Program, Sheldon. It's a simulator. I wouldn't really call it simulation. It's just a fun space game to play around with and all that. It's how I get my thumbnails, by the way. That's what the cheat menu is for me. Time for launch, or in 7 minutes something.
Falcon 9 trail has started. The Falcon 9 rocket there on your screen is a two-stage rocket designed for the reliable and safe transportation of satellites, cargo, and people. Starting from the Falcon 9 top of the rocket, we have the payload fairing. The fairing is a protective shell. The Falcon 9 rocket there on your screen is a two-stage rocket designed for the reliable and safe transportation, and the shape of the fairing contributes to Falcon 9's overall efficiency, helping to reduce drag during flight. Now, once in space, the two fairing halves will separate and fall back to Earth, where they'll be retrieved by our recovery vessel to be refurbished and reused on future flights. And both halves of the fairing are flight-proven, with one side flying for its 35th time tonight, and the other for its third.
I read that wrong. My bad.
Stage 1, RP1 load complete.
And there's a call-out for RP1 load completion. Now, right below the fairing is Falcon 9's second stage, which features a single Merlin vacuum engine, or MVAC engine.
Like
and below the second stage is the black carbon fiber interstage, and inside of that is where the MVAC engine is currently housed. Now, below that, we have the first stage, or booster, which very shortly will be fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of liquid oxygen and RP1 rocket-grade kerosene. Now, the first stage makes up the bottom two-thirds of the vehicle and has 9 Merlin M1D engines at the bottom, which generate more than 1.7 million pounds of thrust. And as I mentioned, tonight's mission will be the third flight for this Falcon 9 booster. Now, about 2.5 minutes into flight, the first stage will separate and make its way back to Earth. And today, the booster is headed to Landing Zone 4, located at Vandenberg Space Force Base, nearby to the launch site. Now, with just under 5.5 minutes to go, everything is on track for launch.
Obviously, but I could probably see it in a very faint.
Next up in the countdown, the transporter erector, or TE, will begin to retract away from Falcon 9. First, we'll see the clamp arms around the second stage begin to open, and then the TE will pivot back, slowly swinging away from the rocket.
Falcon 9 tanks are pressurizing for strong back retract.
And there's a nominal call out there as we prepare for strong back retraction.
When it's a sunset launch, I could get the best
We should be
views.
seeing those clamp arms open in just about 20 seconds from now. Now those clamps help stabilize the second stage during fueling and prevent movement in high winds. Once they're open, the rocket will be fully free at the top, but will still be held down at the base.
Strong back retract has started.
And there's that call out that strong back retract has started. Now you may hear the TE called the strong back, though the strong back is just one of the components of the transporter erector. It actually has two components, a strong back alongside Falcon 9 and a launch mount underneath. And there on your screen you can see those clamp arms opening around the second stage. Now the launch mount has 4 hold downs that will release at T0. The TE also does a lot of heavy lifting as it rolls Falcon 9 out to the pad, raises it vertical, and stays connected to the rocket through the final seconds before launch. It also provides fuel, power, telemetry, and command connections between ground systems and the vehicle.
Or if you watched Crew Demo 2 when it actually launched.
And there you can see that strong back reclining away from Falcon now that those clamp arms are open. Now the strong back is hinged to the launch mount and will rotate away from the vehicle in preparation for launch.
I haven't had a reaction like what I had in Crew Demo until...
Now, coming up shortly, we should hear the call-out indicating that LOX loading has finished loading on the Falcon 9 first stage.
I don't know.
Should be expecting that call-out in just about 18 seconds from now.
Like Flight 2 of Starship is like the next time I was jumping out of my chair. And then the recent flight of Starship, Flight 12, I had 165 heartbeat when it was launching, according to my watch. I didn't know I could have that high of a heartbeat.
LOX load complete.
And there's that call out for stage 1 LOX load completion. Now, the first stage finishes fuel loading at around the T-minus 3 minute mark, as we just heard, and the second stage will finish loading about a minute from now. Now, at this stage in the countdown, the rocket is nearly fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of propellant, and that includes Rocket Propellant 1, or RP1, a highly refined kerosene, and liquid oxygen, or LOX, which is chilled to roughly 300 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. And looking ahead in the count at T-minus 60 seconds, Falcon 9 will enter startup. And at that point, the rocket's onboard flight computers will take over. And from that point onward, the countdown will be fully autonomous. Just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, the 9 M1D engines will ignite. And then once they're at full power, we'll see Falcon 9 lift off from the pad and begin its climb to orbit. At T-minus 1 minute and 45.
Stage 2 LOX load complete.
And there's that call out for stage 2 LOX loading completion. So at this point, Falcon 9 is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of RP1 and LOX. And at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds, the range is green, the payload remains healthy, and the team is still tracking no issues. We also just heard that call out for ground gas closeouts. And this refers to venting and closing out gaseous systems, such as topping off tanks and sealing vents to maintain pressure.
Washing machine, yeah?
And coming up in just about 10 seconds from now, we should hear that call out for Falcon 9 startup.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Show us the engine diagram.
And there's that call out for startup. At this point, the autonomous flight computers have taken over the launch countdown, and both stages are pressurizing for launch. We're now just waiting for the final go, no-go from the launch director for tonight's mission.
Launch director, go for launch.
And great news there, the LD has given the final go. So let's sit back and watch as Falcon 9 takes NROL 179 to space.
T-minus 30 seconds.
But I don't think engine diagrams matter in the secrecy of the mission. It could matter a whole lot. I don't know. It's not my place to judge, no.
T-minus 15.
10 seconds.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, they are going to get
6,
it. Sorry,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
9 engines. Lift off. Everyone clap.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
And 1D chamber pressures are nominal.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 4 East at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California.
Yeah, Jeb
We'll
is
now be
watching
throttling
the
down the
live
engines
stream
to
like,
prepare
"Come
for
on,
max Q, which is
come
the point
on,
of
hurry up
maximum
with this
aerodynamic
launch so
pressure.
I can go to space."
Nominal.
And nominal
Jeb
call out
is
there.
resenting me
Max
a bit.
Q is the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure during ascent. And max Q occurs when the combination of speed and air pressure puts the greatest stress
Falcon
on the
9 is
vehicle.
supersonic.
Also, he's on the Falcon 9. He's kind
And
of
there's that call
like
out that Falcon 9
two
is now
bodies.
supersonic.
It's like a
We
doppelganger.
should be hearing that call
You know
out
what I
for
mean?
max Q in just a moment.
Max Q.
And there's that call out for max Q. Now, coming up next, we're going to have several major events in quick succession, and these are main engine cutoff, followed by stage separation, then second engine start, followed by the boost back burn.
MVAC chill.
Nominal call out there for MVAC chill. Boost back burn, and then followed by fairing separation. Main engine cutoff, or MECO, is when all 9 engines on the first stage shut down. This is then followed by stage separation, where the first and second stages are pushed apart. Immediately after, the second stage engine will ignite to continue pushing toward orbit, and shortly after, the first stage will start a boost back burn, putting it on track for landing back near the launch site. Now, this series of callouts we should start hearing this series of callouts in just about 15 seconds from now.
Is he considered one of those secret payloads on board that they can't show to the public? Anyway, stage separation.
Main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
And back condition, maybe?
MVAC startup.
Stage 1 boost back startup.
Yay, boost back.
And there were those callouts for MECO, followed by stage separation, and then SES1, and the start of the boost back burn.
And that was
Coming up next, we'll have fairing separation. Now, once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the protective payload fairing is no longer necessary and gets jettisoned and retrieved for future use. Also, as a reminder, we will not be showing any views of Stage 2 today.
Fairing separation confirmed.
And there's confirmation of fairing separation. As a reminder, both of these fairing halves were already flight proven, with one half flying for its 35th time and the other for its 3rd. And coming up in just a few moments, we should hear the call out for boost back burn shutdown on the Falcon 9 first stage.
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
And there's that call out.
Black.
Now, if you're just joining us, you're watching live coverage of the NROL 179 mission. To recap, we had an on-time liftoff at 1:50.
Both stages are on nominal trajectories.
And great call out there. We had an on-time liftoff at 1:50 a.m. Pacific time from Space Launch Complex 4 East at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California, and had successful stage separation of our Falcon rocket. Up next will be the return of our Falcon 9 to Earth. Now, in order to make its way back to Earth today, the Falcon 9 first stage will still have 2 more burns to execute after it just finished up its boost back burn. First up will be the entry burn, which helps to slow the stage down as it re-enters the upper part of the Earth's atmosphere. And following the entry burn, shortly thereafter, the booster will initiate its landing burn, which will slow the vehicle down for a soft touchdown at landing zone 4 at Vandenberg Space Force Base. Now, that entry burn is set to begin at around the T plus 5 minute and 49 second mark.
This is basically the nothing stage.
Now, during the entry burn, Falcon 9 will be decelerating by firing its Merlin engines in the direction it's moving. And this causes the rocket to fly through the engine's exhaust gases, which deposits a layer of soot on the vehicle surface. And this is what during the entry burn, Falcon 9 will be decelerating. And that soot comes from the carbon-based fuel that Falcon 9 uses, and with each flight, the soot builds up a little more on the outside of the vehicle. Now, it's definitely a little dark out there right now with the graininess that you can see on your camera, but we do want to follow the Falcon 9 booster as it makes its way back to Vandenberg.
Entry burn! Come on! Let's do it!
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
Let's see the light.
And there's that call out for entry burn startup on the Falcon 9 first stage.
Flashbang.
Now this burn is set to last about 17 seconds and is going to slow down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
Quick entry burn.
And there's that call out for entry burn shutdown, signifying the completion of the Falcon 9 first stage entry burn. And coming up next will be the first stage landing burn, about a minute, just under a minute from now.
Stage 1 trajectory nominal.
And great news there that the vehicle is following a nominal trajectory. Now, the landing burn is the final burn of the Falcon 9 booster and is used to reduce the remaining speed of the vehicle for a precise landing. And again, this booster is returning to Vandenberg Space Force Base, not far from where it launched about...
Stage 1 FTS safe.
Not far from where it launched
Stage 1 transonic.
Just under 7 minutes ago. Now we should be hearing the call out for the landing burn start in just about 10 seconds from now.
Let's go, Falcon. Let's land for like the bazillionth time, but still land. Especially on these lane ones, you don't want to
Stage
crash.
1 landing burn.
I should not say that.
And there's that call out for the Falcon 9 first stage landing burn.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Is this landing confirmed? Yes. Wait.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Okay, let's go.
And another successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket.
It really
and as
did
a reminder,
say
this was
that.
the third flight for the booster supporting tonight's mission. And as mentioned at the top of the program, we will not be showing any stage 2 or deployment.
Yeah, they won't show stage 2 because it's like government or whatever. But like, if like one of the people in my house would walk in on that exact moment, they would just see a flash of light. It would yeah, it would suck. But I think this is when they're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna ignore that. Yeah, knew it. See, and I am gonna go back to KSP. Time to put Jacob, yeah, that's his name, Jebediah, nah, screw it, Jacob, on a new mission. So which one do you guys reckon it is? That'd be like a funny April Fool's type of thing, yeah? That's actually a really good idea. I think about it. The entire atmosphere of Kerbin, yeah, just like scrap it. Yeah, let's put a Merlin engine on here. Actually, it might not even work. I don't know. It's fine. Let's see. Oh, it will. Or not, because the staging don't. Oh, this looks hideous. I love it. Yep, and now we're in trouble a bit. I think the controls are a little off here. I hope not, but it's always something that goes off. Like, you can see that. It's kind of rocking a bit. Oh, that was close, man. They're not even crashing. I have an idea with the use of this engine. We thought Jebediah could go Mach crazy. You think he can survive that? Let's make him go faster. Let's go fast. Oh, the textures are back. Just noticed. I don't even remember. I've been playing KSP in a long time. I might have. I just know I had docking issues when it comes to like docking to other spacecraft. It's just because I can't. And I really need to focus on increasing that. But that would be boring on stream, so I have a career. Oh, oh, I see. I used to whip up Juno New Origins onto school computers in my freshman year. Man, my teachers did not care. None of my teachers cared. I can actually load up next year when I'm in my class. They would not care about Juno New Origin. They'd be like, "Why are you playing Juno?" I'm like, "Because it's fun." They're like, "Oh, okay." That's a lot better than what happened last time. It kind of looks like Orion a bit, like the Orion spacecraft. You know what I mean? Um. Oh, what was I gonna say? Um. Oh. Yeah, my teachers are chill. I mean, I've played Roblox Arsenal on the school computers. modded Minecraft as well. Man, maybe getting to orbit is a little like hard to do. We had bliss for a second, and now it's gone. My eyes is dark. I'm gonna change the keybind for my push to talk because this is getting quite annoying. Now it's the mouse 5 button, so pretty good. True. I just pushed. I just set the new button and I used the old one instead. Yeah, it's like the it's like Minecraft. We got the end update. If we got the end update, I don't know. I heard myself there and I was like, oh. Oh, oops. Whenever kids, check your staging, and I just accidentally went to VAB. It's bright again. A little crack in there, that's not a good sign. Beautiful. If I had it with a one solid rocket motor, that it would be a lot better. Alright, a lot more vacuum optimized. Now if this does get to orbit, I'm not going to put it like a full-fledged orbit. I'm going to do it so it enters. Because otherwise it would be Kerbal suicide. That's not what I want. We want Jeb to live through all the stupid mistakes I've made. I mean, this was close. This was close enough. If the Kraken didn't hate me before, it definitely hates me now. Maybe rolling it will help control it better? Oh, maybe not. Now I'm just confused on the controls. That's fun. That is really great. Nice. We wanted that way. That's not what we wanted. Now we're kind of in this. The problem is this is a real solar system, and real solar system sucks when it comes to career mode. Let's reload this a bit, because I can't tell the parts apart. Wow, I guess that completely correctly. I'm actually proud of myself because of that. I just feel like there should be an engine here too. I guess that works. And this would be the stupidest launch I've ever done. And it might not even work. Yeah, we don't even got any lift to it. Just let it run for a little bit. Or actually, oh my god. Let's do this, see if it works. Is that launcher used for the Berkeley atmosphere? Oh no, I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tired shenanigans, I guess. I don't know. Well, what? It just worked before. It was really fast. I'm so confused on this. This is giving me flashbacks to specific launch vehicle. Like, it's possible. It's just getting off the ground and taking it, like having enough fuel is like really bad. But I'm gonna do that on my next stream. I should probably have a actual mind doing this. So thank you for watching till the very end, and hopefully see you on the next one.